Hello. I finally got a ring light with a mobile phone clamp to record how I fix the watches. So this is um gonna have to put my loop on. So this is a 6206 AT40. So this is a Seiko weekdater. So what I've done already is I took out the old crystal because it was damaged, and then I've given the watch case a clean in an ultrasonic bath, and then I also have done a little polish on it, but not too much because I didn't want to take off too much. But you can see there are some indentations there and some scratches on the case. With these 6206 models, you can get the original Seiko crystals, and I have used those, but they're quite expensive. But then you do have these Stern Cruise watch crystals. So the one that you would need is the XS 327.160. So you can buy these from Gleaves in the UK, or Cousins as well. They sell these crystals. So I'll show you how to apply them. So these crystals come with so there is this chapter ring as well. So make sure that you don't damage this chapter ring, because they're very difficult to come by. Unless you're buying an original Seiko crystal, and I wouldn't put it into an ultrasonic water bath or try to clean it, because the little markings that are on the chapter face, it's a sticker that's applied to the chapter ring, and what happened to me in one case was that the sticker lifted off in a certain section, and there was no way that I could get it back. It was just really difficult. So this is the crystal, the new crystal. So what I'm just gonna do is just going to give it a dust. I would wear cots so as that you're not there's no risk of you applying grease to the crystal. So with the 6206 8040, what you can do is you can put the chapter ring inside, and once you've applied the crystal, it is possible to rotate the crystal around, sorry, the chapter ring around, so that you can achieve the markings all line up with the 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock hands, right? So so literally all you do is that's it. So you press it on, and then it has this bezel. So what happens is that the bezel goes on top of it. Now there is a little marking on the bezel at the bottom. I don't think I'm going to be able to show it on the camera, but here it is. There, can you see that there? But yeah, so that's where the crystal is lifted up from. So, well, that's where the bezel is lifted up from, to access the crystal, if you need to. So I'm just going to put the case back out the way. So the case back has had a new seal applied, with some silicone seal. Well, not silicone seal, but with some waterproof sealant. So gasket sealant. That's the word that I'm looking for. Right, so the way that I do this, so I tried a number of different methods, but the best way that I found so far is this cheap crystal press that you can get from Amazon. Basically, so I'm going to screw the case back in, just so that there's something rigid at the back there. So I'm just gonna. So I just use one of these. It's always worked well. Okay, so that's been applied. So then just need to work out which so basically the press that I use is so this is a size 33 press. So I'm just gonna attach this to the crystal press. And then what I also do is I put a piece of plastic on the top of the crystal, so as you know, it avoids any scratches or any damages. And then you just want to crystal press at the bottom, you know, one of the dies that the case can fit comfortably in, so as not to apply too much pressure, and avoid putting pressure onto the area where the crown tube is. So that's what I find. Right, so that's in now. Right, so all you do then is you just wind down the crystal press. And then normally what I tend to find is that once it's going in, you do hear like a slight pop, and that's where it's connected. Right, I'm just going to lift it up because I can hold it in my hand. And then what I like to do is just with the loop is just to have a look around, and then with this crystal press, because there's not, I don't feel that there's like always an even distribution of pressure. So what I tend to do is I spin the case around. It's not quite going on very well. Trust this to happen when I'm making a video. Okay, so what I found was that little indentation should be facing the bottom, so I had to take the bezel off, readjust it, and then put it back on. So now I'm just finalizing the pressure that I'm putting onto the bezel, just to make sure that there's no visible gaps. Just going to open it up just a bit, and then just going to turn this around. there are better crystal presses out there, but I'm just an amateur, so this press suits me fine. I think it was like, I don't know, about £15 on Amazon. So I think if I get more into making and fixing watches, then yeah, I will probably buy a better press. Yeah, so I got into this by I started off making mods, NH35 mods. Made a few for some family members, and then I thought, oh, why don't I give give it a go? Fixing up old vintage watches. I thought my understanding was, how hard can it be? But yeah, so sometimes it is a bit tricky. But yeah, so that's the case now. So yeah, and you can see that it's sealed quite well. Yeah. Apologies, I'm not talking very much, but this is the first time I've ever done something like this. Right, so just adjust the camera. Right, so that's that done. So next, going to put the movement in. So again, some of my tools are just off like places like AliExpress or just Amazon. I haven't spent a tremendous amount of money, because these do the job. So so I've got a movement cushion holder. I'm just in the process, just trying to clean it up a bit, really, because otherwise, what must you guys think of me, hey? So yeah, so this is just a hobby for me. It's not actually my. I do something completely different as a day job. So, but yeah, there was a guy who said online on one of the social media platforms. So I'm just opening this up. I'm just gonna try and pull this out a bit. It's the weight of the phone keeps on pulling down. I think I might need to have some sort of like GoPro thing, or so that it's attached to my head, maybe. I don't know. So right, okay. So inside here is a little indentation where the chapter ring should line up to. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and find it. Right. So right. Okay. So it's actually on the case, and it is right here. There. So the chapter ring needs to line up with that. So I'm just going to adjust this around to that point there. Okay. So just line it up in the middle. Hopefully. So now it's a bit difficult to see, but yeah, you can see that the markings are at the 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock point. Just going to move that to one side. I'm just going to get my get my movement. Now, so I bought this watch from an online auction place, and the movement looked pretty good in the pictures, but then when you zoom in on the loop, then you notice that at some point the movement, the surround that goes around the date bit has been glued. Okay. Can you see that there? Can you see those glue marks? So not exactly what I was looking for, but yeah, that's what happens sometimes. You can't pick up on these things. It's very difficult. Right, so I'm just gonna airbrush, give this an air dust. Just make sure that there's nothing on there. Air dust the inside of the case. Right, so what you want to do now, so these watches, the movements, the stem goes in at the 4 o'clock point. So what I do is I'm just going to place this over the top like so, and then just flip it over. Okay, right, so that's not quite in yet. Needs to have some little bit of an adjustment just so that it drops in, and it's probably because it's been getting hung up on the tube where the stem goes in. So just gonna adjust that off the camera. Okay, so yep, so that's gone in. Just needed to fiddle with it a little bit. So that's all good. Right, so now what I need to do is put the crown in. Right, and here is the crown. Right, so I'm not sure so I've got, as you can see here, I've got a few crowns and stems, and I've mixed them up slightly. So I'm not sure which one is which. So fingers crossed. Hopefully this will be the correct one. But yeah, so basically stem goes in here, and then there's a little tiny button which is there. So you just press that in and then push the stem in. Okay, so that's gone in. And then that's it. Screw the case back on. It's a bit difficult to do it when you're not holding it in your hands. Oh well, that's what I tend to find. I've got this this clamp as well, but I tend to find that I don't really need to use the clamp very much. I did recently get a watch where someone's actually glued the damn thing, the back on, so I couldn't get that undone. I did take it to a watchmaker as well. He couldn't get the damn thing undone either. But it's important that you close this fully, because what you don't want to happen is you don't want this to the water to get in. But yeah, from shake it. Yeah, so you can see that the watch is moving. I've managed to get something on the inside of the case There's a little speck. Oh damn. Don't know. See the little speck at the 8 o'clock point. So I'm gonna have to open it back up again and take that speck out. But yeah, that's it. The watch is all done. So what I'll do is yeah, I'm just gonna quickly take it apart, blow out that speck, put it back together again, same way that I've just done it, and then attach some straps to it. But yeah, just see that's the date moving, and then that's the hands moving. Yeah, cool. Right, I hate these cots as well because they tend to close off your circulation. But yeah, I will be posting some more videos, some unboxings as well, so please subscribe and like, and then I'll keep on making some more videos. Thank you very much. Bye.